There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Altoona Curve and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Danny Farquhar, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, David Takahashi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
David Takahashi.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off here. Ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So digging in now, Mario Quinones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. is taken. Strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Rolls, base runner at first with one out. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Striding in, Patrick Kiblahan. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
The shortstop, Mitch.
In now, Mitch Haynes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Casilla is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Altoona's out in front, 2-0. Salvador Serrano, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, Anthony Deal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anthony Deal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too many.
Stepping in now, Oscar Urbina, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Tonis is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Rodney Evans, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Deal leads off first with one away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over to first. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. So 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Runner.
1-2. Runners on the move for second. Base hit into right center. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Roll. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Steve Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us are back with more following this. So stepping in, James Quo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
In now, Johnny Monahan, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A runner at second, nobody out. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number two. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Lopez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now at the plate, Abdul Manning.
The third baseman, number 33.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Quo, a runner at second with one away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it. Stepping in now, Altoona, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that misses. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Martin Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready now, Raleigh Perez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Popped straight up. Quinones in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
3-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Benito Casilla, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Casilla has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting glove to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Dirk Lopez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Casilla leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Takahashi giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, David
Altoona.
Takahashi.
The center
He'll stand
fielder.
in to open things
David
up here in the third.
Takahashi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting. Left
Digging in for his second
Parker.
at-bat. Parker rolls. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Upstairs.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. One out, nobody on. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Mario Quinones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Lined hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Anthony Deal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony Deal.
Pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Fouled away. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar.
So striding forward now, Oscar Urbina. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Back in standing. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Rodney Evans. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to left field. Rolls will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On to the 4th now in game number 1. The Curve lead it 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Patrick Kivlahan as we begin the top of the 4th.
Kivlahan.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field.
Casilla has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping up now, Mitch Haynes. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. In there, 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Emmett Rodriguez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, James Quo. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Barack Burdette, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One and 2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. high in the air down the right field line. Kivlahan sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now to the plate, Steve Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Rolls is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now second baseman.
So striding in, Martin Fernandez. Now here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now that's popped up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Monahan.
The designated hitter, Johnny Monahan.
First offering on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, number 33.
Settling in now, Abdul Manning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Monahan on at first. Nobody out. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now that for me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Altoona. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Takahashi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 home is low and outside for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another shot now. Parker rolls. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, back down.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's the 2-1 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Mario Quinones. as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side. He's got it, but the feed to the pitcher is offline, and the inning will continue. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor forward throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
In now, Patrick Kivlahan, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Rolls on second. Quinones on at first with 2 down. Grounded to the right. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Altoona's out in front, 4-0.
Leading off for the Thunder, the designated hitter, Raleigh Perez.
First pitch on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. It seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Striding into the box, Benito Casilla. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and grounded foul. Now the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A sinker that misses for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Once again, a 3-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now batting, Dirk Lopez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Pedro Murillo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Thunder, number 18, Pedro Murillo.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haynes. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Hey.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Murillo, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Now batting,
digging in, James Quo. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Ready once again, Johnny Monahan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Abdul Manning. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Standing in now, Altoona, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Curve lead it 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Deal. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. Takahashi patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Oscar Urbina. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good pitch on the blocker for a strike. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. In now, Rodney Evans, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs. But they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box now, Barack Burdett. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. Altoona's out in front, 5-0. Back here for Eastern League Baseball on the show. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. In now, David Takahashi. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
David Takahashi.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Parker.
Digging in, Parker rolls. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans shading to his right. 2 gone.
The batter. The first
standing in, Mario Quinones. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Kivlahan, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Steve Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Martin Fernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1 out, nobody on. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Raleigh Perez. Here comes the first pitch. And he that time, strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. This one's flared off to the right side. Kivlahan is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mark Whitman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Mark Whitman.
At the plate, Mitch Haynes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Mitch Haynes.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Casilla is there. 1 away.
Now at the plate, James Quo. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Johnny Monahan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Nope.
2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Whitman, a California-born ball player. He offers up a two-seamer, a curve, and a changeup. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Abdul Manning, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Darryl.
Stepping in, Darryl Tonis. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Quo over at second. Manning at first. 2 out in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Rick Pringle answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Takahashi. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, bases loaded. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, Benito Casilla. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Is a slider taken for a ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2 full count. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the shortstop.
Digging in, Dirk Lopez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Steven Gutierrez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 15, Steven Gutierrez.
In now, Anthony Deal, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Gutierrez, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and a slider. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, rolls. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Oscar Urbina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kiblahan has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Parker rolls. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Roll.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Very high. 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The 3-2 pitch. It's sharply toward third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on the tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Mario Quinones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Rolls gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, hit on the ground toward the left. There's one on to first, a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Patrick Kivlahan.
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Kivlahan. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Curve lead it 5-0. Mariano Acevedo is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 29, Mariano Acevedo.
Now in the box, Rodney Evans. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Takahashi is after it. He's there and records the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Acevedo offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
At the plate, Martin Fernandez and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Castro stands at second with 2 gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Raleigh Perez would be next. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down, you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Will Lewis will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Lewis.
At the plate, Raleigh Perez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Lewis, playing here in his age 29 season, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. This is line to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Altoona jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Salvador Serrano pitches well enough to get the W. Danny Farquhar couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Curve. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, Tyson Ross grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead the Tigers to the win over the Yankees. "20 games out East. They have a 4.5 game cushion. The Boston Red Sox allowed only